Welcome to Milestone Moments, the show where we explore the journeys that lead to success. I'm Sheila Slick, your host and founder of 5 Milestones. In every episode, we will bring you insights from the minds of entrepreneurs, leaders, and experts who will share not just their expertise, but the milestone moments that have reshaped their journeys and led to significant achievements. So if you're looking for motivation, you're in the right place. Subscribe now and discover the milestones that mark the path to success. Welcome to another episode of Milestone Moments in Business and Leadership. I'm Sheila Slick, your host. And today I want to talk about how to embrace change to reinvent yourself at any age. So many times we're faced with situations in life where perhaps we need to restart or reinvent ourselves. And reinvention isn't just for the young, it's a lifelong process. And it consists of evolving, of growing, and rediscovering who you are. Perhaps it's because of a career change, or pursuing a long neglected passion, or redefining your purpose. But change is always possible. And the key doesn't lie in your age, it's in the mindset. Many people hesitate to reinvent themselves because they feel tied to past decisions, career paths, or past identities. But reinvention isn't about erasing that past, it's about building on it. It's about taking everything you've learned, every experience you've had, and using it as the fuel for your next chapter. Reinvention is important. It is a key to unlock new opportunities, and it helps you to stay engaged and motivated and fulfilled in life. It allows you to break free from stagnation. It allows you to rediscover what excites you. It also allows you to align your life with your evolving values. Our values change as our lives change. Our situations are different, and so our values change. And instead of feeling stuck with outdated goals and values, you can adapt to life's changes with a lot of confidence instead of fear. Most importantly, reinvention keeps you in control of your own story. And instead of waiting for circumstances to force change, you take control in what's shaping next. And one of the biggest barriers that we face is letting go of limiting beliefs. People often tell themselves, it's too late for me to start over. I don't have the skills to change direction now, or I just should stick with what I know. And these are beliefs, they're not facts. They're fears. And the truth is, you're able to restart, you're able to reinvent yourself at any age. If you're willing to take small, consistent steps towards something new, it's possible. So, fear is a natural response that you encounter, but it doesn't have to control you. And instead of focusing on what could go wrong, shift your focus to what you stand to gain to help you overcome that fear of change. You can ask yourself questions like, well, what excites me about the possibility of change? What will I regret more, taking the risk or staying the same? You can also ask yourself, what's one small step I can take today to move forward? Reinvention doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires exploration, learning, and adjustment. And the only wrong move is to stand still and do nothing. So if you're finding yourself at a crossroads or in a transition or looking for that change, some of the things that you can do is start by reflecting on what's next. Start by asking yourself, where do you feel stuck and where do you feel drawn? What excites you? What challenges you? What are you curious about? You don't need to find all the answers. Right now, you're just reflecting, you're exploring. And once you explore, then you can start to set a clear intention. Because reinvention doesn't mean tearing everything down. It just means being intentional about what you want to change. So, do you want to switch careers? Do you want to learn a new skill? Do you want to move to a new place? Do you want to develop healthier habits? What does that look like? Define what reinvention looks like for you and why it matters. A lot of times, when we want to make a change, it may require new knowledge or new skills. And by taking courses and reading books, finding mentors, or perhaps just practicing something new, you'll be able to get that confidence so that instead of seeing it as a barrier, you're seeing it as an investment in your future self. And then we all know that big changes can feel overwhelming, but small steps is what creates momentum. Taking small steps. If, for example, you're looking for a new career, a small step you could take is to start networking with people that are more aligned to that new career. Or you can start to take an online course if you feel that you don't have the skills needed for that career or that position. If you're looking to prioritize health, not career, start with a small daily change. The important thing is to take action and to take small but consistent steps. Progress comes from consistency and not perfection. And the last thing you can do is surround yourself with support, with like minded people. Sometimes it can feel lonely if you're doing it alone. So, surrounding yourself with people who can encourage you will motivate you, it'll inspire you. And it could be friends and family who believe in you. It could be a mentor, someone who's navigated a similar path, or it could be a whole new community where you'll meet other like minded individuals. But having that support can make all of the difference in staying committed to your restart, to your reinvention. And remember that you don't have to change everything at once. The real power of reinvention is adopting a new mindset of continuous growth. When you see yourself as someone who adopts, evolves, and learns, you'll find there's always new opportunities. So, no matter where you are in life, remember that you have the power to redefine your path. And the next version of you is waiting. You just have to take that first step. So, thank you for joining me on another episode of Milestone Moments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment, connect with me on social media, or subscribe to my newsletter to stay in touch. Until next time.